This is video 2 on finding the area of an irregular shape. You have this, one partnership should have this uploaded onto Notability, and both of you please complete it together as you watch this video. Please pause the video as you complete each task. First thing I want you to do is I want you to make sure that you're on the second irregular shape on this worksheet. We have completed the first one together when you watched me do the video in video 1. This is the second page, and this is video 2. So you can see your irregular shape, and the first thing I want you and your partner to do is decide how you're going to split this irregular shape into two recognizable rectangles. Please pause the video and decide that now. There are two different ways to find the area of this rectangle. I'm going to show you one way, and then I will show you the other way depending on how you decide you want to split this irregular shape up. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to make my line, and I think what I'm going to do is I am noticing that I am going to split my irregular shape up this way. So I'm going to take my line and go all the way down. And I'm just going to make this red, and I'm making it a little bit longer so we can see how I split up my shape. Now what I want you to do is I want you to find the area of each of these two rectangles. Please pause the video and find the area of both this rectangle and this rectangle. Now, if you split your rectangle a little bit differently than this, then you can just listen to this and get to the next part of my video when I split up this irregular shape the other way. But if you split it up this way, we're going to start by finding the area of this rectangle. So I'm going to take my length of 9 inches times my width of 4 inches, and that equals 36 square inches. Now I'm going to take 10 inches times 5 inches, or 5 inches times 10 inches. I'm going to take the length of 5 inches times the width of 10 inches equals 50 square inches. Now once you have found the area of both these rectangles, we need to add our two products together to get the full area of this irregular shape. Please pause the video at this point and add up 36 square inches plus 50 square inches. So I'm going to take 36 square inches plus 50 square inches, and then equals 86 square inches. So the area of this irregular shape is 86 square inches. Now, if you found your area by cutting your irregular shape the same way I did, you can stop the video and upload the Finding Irregular Shapes worksheet. If you did it differently, continue watching the video and we'll go through the other way you could have found your area. So, one thing I could have done instead of making my two shapes that way is I could have cut it going this way. This also gives me two rectangles, although this one looks more like a square, but it's not because our perimeter is not the same. So if I were to take my area going this way, I would take my length of 14 inches times my width of 4 inches. So that would look like this: 14 inches times 4 inches. Go ahead and find the area of this larger rectangle. Pause the video if you need to figure out the area. 14 times 4 is equal to 56 square inches. I found the area of this rectangle. Now I need to find the area of this one. I have a length of 6 times the width of 5. So 6 inches times 5 inches equals 30 square inches. Now we need to take our two answers and add them together to get the final area result. So I take 56 square inches plus 30 square inches equals 86 square inches. We get the same result as before. We're just splitting up our irregular shape differently.